Wants me to fix something over in the groups. So let me do that.
I'm at the Witch Source, so at the society. And,
Okay.
Okay, and it just sent me a notification saying that it's live now. I'm
Oh,
back with more card live reading. It sent me from at the Witch Source, but not the Witch Source Society. So it just came up as the Witch Source. So
right.
I'm
And
gonna
the
get that
post
shared to
clickable.
see. That's me on there.
Let's see.
Yep.
No. Let's see. All right, now let's see. Hi, friends. Okay, now we are working on all places. Awesome. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Thea. Hello, friends. Yeah, sure. No problem. And I have the wonderful Pamela here with me today. She's going to help keep the list going and running smoothly. And we're doing things a little bit different today because you guys can see me and the cards and Miss Pamela. So it should be a fun time. And I've got 1 hour with you guys. So we should have some fun, get some cards in. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be here.
Jeanette, did you want a reading too, honey?
All right. Yeah, Jeanette, let us know if you want to be put on the list too. Because I only do readings for people that specifically ask for them, because some people just come and watch and they don't want a reading. All right. I'm going to start you guys with just a general reading. We'll see what's going on for the weekend. If there's any energy coming up that you guys can tap into and just get a general reading for everybody. So we will start there and then we'll jump into the individual readings. Hey, Misty. All right. Hi, Julia. Yeah, let me jump in the group so I can see. Oh, hey, Mandy. Yeah, definitely we can get you on the list, Mandy. Awesome. Thanks for joining.
On one of them it's saying a Facebook user, but it's not giving me a name. So
Yeah.
you can get that.
Yeah, it's Mandy.
Mandy. Okay.
All right. We're going to do the general reading and then we'll hop right in. So here we go. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, this is fun, you guys. So this is magical changes. Okay. Getting things done that need to be done. We've got some cycles ending. Yeah. Okay. So this weekend, you guys, and this is for everybody. This is a general reading for everyone. Oh, I'm great, Misty. Thank you. So take the opportunity this weekend to really think about where can you make powerful changes within yourself and your life. Okay. So that's the message that's coming up for this weekend. It's also saying finish up whatever you need to do, like take care of any business you've been putting off, anything you've been procrastinating on. If it's something that, like some kind of business, you need to handle, a conversation you need to have with somebody. It could be your spring cleaning, your clutter clearing, right? That kind of stuff. Anything that you've been putting off or procrastinating on, go ahead and try to get as much of that done this weekend as you can. And what that's going to do is it's going to combine the magic, right, that's available of getting things done and clearing space and creating that opening. And what that opening does is it allows you to start to fill in with what you want because you've cleared out what you don't want, you've done your cleaning, and also you've taken care of business. So you're going to feel lighter. You're going to get that weight off of your shoulders. It's also an opportunity to end some cycles this weekend. So if there's been a cycle you've been stuck in, a pattern you've been stuck in, this could be something emotional, maybe like some seasonal depression. It could be patterns and cycles that you have with people, right? Like maybe getting in friendships or relationships with people that really aren't the best for you, or committing to things that it's time to end that commitment because it's too much on your plate. Anything that is time to end, this is a good weekend for it. And what's going to happen is when you create all this space for yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, right? Because there could be some clearing up you want to do within your home. That's going to create the space for the big transformation to come through. All right. So then the good can come in. Things can transform. The good of what is springtime with that fresh, renewing energy can come in and fill in this space. Okay. It's also going to be an opportunity for you to really think about what is missing in your life. What are you yearning for within your soul? Right? What's the passion that you wish you could get back to? What's the your hobby that you love to do that you put down? It could be anything from doing your knitting to doing magic itself, right? And getting in touch with yourself. It could be journaling. It could be painting, crafting, being outside, going for a walk. Maybe that's something that you stopped doing during the winter seasons, and now it's time to get back out there. All right. So take some time this weekend. I really hope that everybody gets the opportunity to handle that business, get done what needs to, get your stuff cleared up and finished and ready, put away from the prior seasons, and make room for that fresh, new, exciting energy that's ready to come through, and get back to doing what you love.
That's actually what's in the chart for the end of the month here is everybody getting like, all their creativity out into, that they need and to be set for the new upcoming
Oh,
season. So that,
well,
yeah, that was
awesome.
actually what's in the charts. So that really went with it for sure. Great.
Awesome. Yeah. Right on track. I love it.
Mhm.
All right, you guys. Julia said, wow, I need to submit my assignment. Yes, get it done. Get it done. Hi, Regina. Sure. Hey, Robin. Yeah. Pam, the
Regina
other Facebook user down there is Robin.
is Robin.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys. Let me get some shuffles in, and then we will get started. Get ready to rock and roll some reading for you guys. It's been a long time, and I'm glad to be back and get some stuff off of my plate. And my baby girl started preschool, so that really helped clear up a lot of space. So I'm ready to get busy and get you guys some good stuff out there. And me and Pamela have been talking about trying to get some more fun things up and running and going in the group. So if you're not in the group, the Witch Source Society, make sure you go and check it out and get joined up there. Make sure when you join, though, that you actually answer the questions and read the rules and put that you agree to the rules, because otherwise we can't let you in. Sorry. But we'll let you know.
But I usually let them know pretty much that, we'd love to have them and things. So yeah, I usually give that whole, I send them, feedback and why we didn't accept them. So I always do that.
Yeah. So you get a second chance.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Right.
All right. Who's up first?
It's the Afria. Yeah.
Okay.
AFIA. Is that how
All
you say
right.
your name?
Yes, Afia.
Yeah.
I think that's right. That's how I've been saying it. And I
Okay,
think,
I hope it's right.
yeah, I think originally she told me I was saying it right. So I sure
Okay, good. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. All right, Afia, let's see what's up. Okay. All right. All right, Afia, it looks like you've had maybe a little bit of a setback or some confusion going on, and very soon things are going to clear up. Okay. So the light's going to be shined very soon, which means understanding is going to happen. The synchronicities are going to happen. The answers to questions you maybe had are going to come. And if there's been things that you've been uh, unsure of, or just don't feel like very confident in, or there's things that you've been questioning, all of that's going to come to light. There's going to be some connections that are going to be coming that are going to be very uh, good. So you might have some people reaching out and contacting you, or it might be that you need to contact people. But the connections are good. So go ahead and talk to these people, make the connections. Okay. Now, ultimately, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay. Everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine. It's just time for you to be able to confidently step forward into what it is that you are struggling with here. So you're able to move forward and get this situation, whatever is going on, cleared up so that you can take that next step forward and come out of this situation. Okay. So get ready. The information that you need is coming. The connections that you need regarding this situation are coming. Everything's fine. Okay. So don't go into that fear, doubt, worry space. All right. Really try to stay positive and focused once you get these answers coming through, and then move forward. Just move right on forward, and you'll have that confidence that you need to just take care of what needs to be done and take that step forward and move out of the situation. Okay? So hang in there. Very soon this is going to be coming, like within a week. Probably not even that long. I'm going to say up to a week. But yeah, pretty quickly it feels like what you need is going to be on its way, so that you can kind of let this go and wrap this up and move forward. All
Okay,
right.
on deck next is Misty Williams.
All right. All right, Misty. All right, here we go. All right, Misty, let's see what's in store. All right, Misty. You have to change your perspective and your viewpoint. However you're looking at things right now is what's keeping you upset. Okay? So it's your perception that needs to shift. Oh, you're welcome, Afia. It's your mindset is what's keeping you sad. Okay? So there's a little bit of sadness and depression here, and it's because you're not using the wisdom and knowledge that you have within you. It's kind of like uh it's almost like you're playing this weird game with yourself where you want to pretend like you're in the dark, or that you don't know what's going on, or it's like the truth, you're just not ready or willing to see the truth, kind of like you're lying to yourself is what I'm getting. You have the opportunity to be happy. You have the opportunity to um, have that joy and really let this go. You just have to try to look at it from a different perspective. You have to change how you're seeing this. So try to find the good in the bad, and the bad in the good, because sometimes the things that we think are good are not always. There's some, hidden little things going on there, and your intuition, probably at the back of your mind, is saying, something's not right. So listen to those spidey senses going off, and really start to say, okay, where am I letting myself stay stuck in this situation and sad because I'm believing it's a certain way, and really try to look at it the opposite. When you can flip that for yourself, you'll find out the truth. You'll be able to let go and move forward. Okay? You're strong enough and you're smart enough to do that. That's what this one is saying. Like, you've got what you need. You've got the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom. the information that you need. It's just a matter of making the change. All right. And what's going to happen is when you can make this shift for yourself and say, you know what, I'm done being stuck in this. I'm going to choose to see it a different way. I'm going to try to find the opportunity that's available here. I'm going to try to see what I've been missing. That's when the magic happens. All right. That's when the big shift takes place. So you're going to be able to really turn things around and find that joy for yourself. Okay. There's a lot of good here. Even though it might not feel like it might feel like you're kind of stuck. You're really not. You just have to be willing to change that perception, make that shift, and then the magic happens. Okay. You're going to feel that sense of relief, that sense of magic coming back in, like, okay, I got this. I can do this. All right. So get yourself up into this point. It's available. All right. You can do it. Don't stay stuck. All right. All right, Misty, I hope that is helpful to you and makes sense. That is what I am getting, my dear. So,
Mandy's up next. Yeah.
Mandy?
Yeah, Mandy. Yeah.
Okay. And if anybody ever feels like you need more information, you can always go to the website, thewitchsource.com, and get a private session. And that way we can talk one-on-one and figure out, what's going on and get those answers that you need.
And I really love her one-on-one. She gets more in depth and is able to be more in tune with you. So definitely go try that out, guys.
Yeah, and you get to ask questions about, you get to go deeper.
Yes, it does. It does a lot. Yes, a lot deeper.
Oh, good. She said it does. And thank you. You're so welcome. All right, Mandy, here we go. All right, Mandy. Okay, Mandy. All right. First and foremost, get grounded. All right. It feels like your energy is a little sporadic, a little scattered, like really frantic, almost panic, anxiety. Try to calm that down. Okay. You want to get grounded. So do those grounding meditations, get outside, get your bare feet on some grass or dirt, and just take those deep breaths to calm and release some of this tension and anxiety that you've got going on. It's not good for you and it's not healthy for you. And you know that. It's like you've forgotten how to handle it, is what it feels like. That this is like your go-to to be in that really tense anxiety type place. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be your go-to. It's like you go to that because that's what's comfortable. That's what you're used to. So that's the direction you go in. And then you're like, how do I get out of this? I don't want to feel this way anymore. And you forget all you have to do is ground and let it go. So you have the strength to do that. Now, the thing that is giving you the anxiety and the tension, once you can get calm and clear some of that energy, you're going to feel better and you're going to be thinking clearer. But there's definitely something you need to do. It's not going to go away. It's not going to get better. It's really that elephant in the room that you have to do something about. It's time. It's that unfinished business. It's that thing that you've been seriously putting off. The last thing you really want to do. Like you just have been trying to stay busy and hoping that it's going to work itself out and doing anything and everything but this. This is the thing. It's time to get it handled. You can't put it off anymore. It's just going to stay weighing you down. It's going to stay on your mind. It's going to sit on your shoulders. It's going to follow you around, and it's going to continue to cause this anxiety until you're ready to face it. Now, what's going to happen is once you're ready to face this situation, Mandy, the light will shine. Okay. And it's all on how you approach it, right? Make sure you're approaching it not in the anxiety space. Approach it in that calm, grounded space. Okay. Have your wits about you when you go approach this, but you've got to shine the light. Okay. You're going to get clarity and understanding if you can stay open and stay calm and really try to see all the perspectives and share your perspective, right? And make sure you're using like I statements of this is what I have going on or this is how I feel, right? So that you're not accusing, because that's going to shut everything down. So make sure you're not doing the you. Make sure you're flipping that around and saying, the eyes, this is what I need and this is what would make me more comfortable and how can I help you, right? Like that kind of thing. But blessings are here. Okay. So, regardless of what happens, know that your blessings are going to be yours. They're not going anywhere. And you have a lot to be grateful for. Okay. And that's going to continue to multiply. So, once you can find that space, even if you haven't handled this yet, like get grounded and take a pause and say, where can I find gratitude in this situation? Where can I find gratitude in what's going on around me? Right. And what's going on right now. Find that gratitude. And when you approach it with that aspect and that perspective, that's going to be the thing that shifts it for you and is going to really help the situation. Okay. With saying, I'm so grateful for X, Y, and Z. All right. That's going to just shift that energy enough to drop that anxiety and get into a different space when you go to approach this. All right. And then that way things can get solved. You can get things handled. You can have a conclusion, an outcome, and finally put this to rest and really feel good about, where you're at and what's going on. And know for sure, without a doubt, you are blessed and you will continue to be blessed. All right. The blessings are not going to stop regardless of what happens. All right. So keep that in mind. And remember, when you give gratitude, that opens the space for more things to come in for you to continue to be grateful. Okay. It just multiplies itself.
Hey, Mandy. Also, if you need help on some of how to release some things that you no longer serve you, we do have podcasts and articles on all of our platforms that you can go look up that will help you along your way. All right. And be blessed.
Very true. Yes. Thank you. All right, Mandy. I hope that was helpful.
Julia.
Julia.
Is on. Yeah.
All right. Julia, you're up next. Give a couple shuffles in. Clear that energy. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Julia, here we go. Okay, Julia. All right, Julia. There's some stuff going on, and it's time to let it go. I think that that was part of like the general reading that we started with, as this weekend is a time of releasing and letting go and clearing things out. And that definitely is continuing again here. It's time to let things go, get things done. But what's really going on is you have to be very honest with yourself. Okay. And you have to demand honesty from those around you, because it feels like this doesn't feel like you're in a dark space. It honestly feels like there's somebody around you or that you're concerned about that is in a really deep, dark space. And you can be the person that helps them get out of that dark space and kind of move them up into that light and into that higher place that they need to be in. But you've got to be honest with them and be like, look, I know what's going on. And you don't have to be like this. You don't have to live like this, right? It's going to require honesty. And you don't have to be aggressive when you approach this. Really being soft and calm is going to be the better option when you approach this person with this honesty, and invite them to share with you openly and honestly. But you've got to address it. It's time to address this situation and get done what needs to be done, which is that honest conversation and offering them that help. Okay. And you have to approach it with just a joy and a lightheartedness. Okay. You've really got to approach it with, I am here to help you. All right. That's how you have to approach this. But it needs to be done. There's no way around it. Okay. There will be some other assistance that comes through for you. You might need to help make this connection and help kind of bridge this gap to get to that help. This is the God card, right? So you have divine support in this situation. And when you go into this situation, ask the divine, God, source, spirit, whatever you call it, I don't care. Ask them for assistance, okay? Because you'll have it from the get go. And the people that can really help make this change will show up. And it's like you already kind of know or have access to these people. It's a matter of getting this other person up into the light and getting them connected with this person. Um, so do your prayer work before you go into this, but it's got to be done. Okay. It's not going to get better on their own. They're not going to come to you and be like, hey, this is a situation. I need help. You have to go to them. But
Amen.
in the end, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to feel better about yourself and go deeper with yourself because this worry is not going to be here anymore. And also, you're going to really help just get a better, get to a better place within and help this person feel better about themselves because it feels like they're really down on themselves and really hard on themselves because they don't feel like there's an outlet or that there's an option or that there's help. Okay, but there is. It's there. You can help bring that help to them and get them up and out into that place where they need to be, where they feel better about themselves and you feel better about yourself, and the situation is just improved all around. Okay, Julia, I hope that helps and makes some kind of sense.
I have a little comment to make on this, if you
Yeah,
don't mind.
sure.
And today I posted it on the Witch Source Society on with Pisces being in your sun and Taurus in the moon, which is water and earth. So today, take cause to help others become more passionate in with your driving force, and to stay true to yourself. So that goes right along with what's in the charts is exactly what she's reading to you. So that's pretty significant there. So
Right. So if you're looking for a sign, there's two.
yeah, there's two right there. And yes, Mystical Knights, you're on the list, honey. Thank you.
All right, Julia, best of luck to you. You got this. You can do it. Again, do that prayer work going in and it will go well. It won't be easy, but it will go well. All right.
Regina is up next.
Okay. All right. All right, Regina. Here we go. All right, Regina, let's see what's going on. Oh, goodness. All right. All right, Regina. There is a lot of sadness, depression, possibly grief going on. And it's almost like it's you or somebody you know is really stuck in this sad place. And it's pretty bad. Okay. So this isn't so much like a physical thing as it is a mental, emotional um, depression, but it's just not good, right? Like it's really emotional. It's really heavy, like a grief. All right. That's what's going on. And you have to remember who you are or help this person to remember who they are. I'm not getting a clear answer one way or the other if this is you or somebody else. It feels like that part is wanting to be hidden. Um, that they're wanting to stay hidden, whoever this is referring to, but I feel like you're going to know who this is referring to. And that's why it's not totally clear. But you have to remember who you are or help this person to remember who they are at their core. Okay. So go back to like childhood, when you were or they were a happy little child and had that sense of wonder and excitement and just, enjoyed life, right? Where, something as simple as a cookie or a bowl of ice cream made you excited and happy, right? Like, remember who you are. Remember that joy that's just right there on the surface and can be grabbed, okay? And once you can get that little bit of remembrance, right? That little bit of, I remember, I know who this is. Um, then you can get creative with it. Okay. But it's like remembering some joy or happiness. You could even go to the point of saying, like, who was the person from your childhood that loved you the most, right? Like, who could you go to? Was it a parent, a grandparent, a cousin, somebody that just made you feel so loved and so happy and so special, right? And remember that feeling that they gave you, and just wrap yourself up in that feeling and let that be the thing that like cracks you open just enough, and then the creativity can come in. So do something that is healing to help release the sadness, but you got to crack open a little bit so the sadness can come out and the joy can come in. All right, so from there you can do something like painting or dance, singing, something creative, something fun, but it's the start of your healing journey. Okay, so this is the very start of that healing, and it's a journey. It's not going to be overnight, but one day, one step at a time, you'll get there. You just keep moving forward, okay, and you'll get there to feeling better. But you can't stay stuck in this place anymore. And just like we talked about, and Pamela just mentioned again, now is that time where that energy is available to make that shift, to let this go and can start to move forward. So please, please, please really try. Again, remember who you are, then get creative, take this journey, and know that you are blessed. You are not alone. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get this person help. There are resources out there. There's counseling. Um, Oh, good, good. Then it's somebody very close to you, that needs to maybe get your wisdom that you've gained from your journey. You can help them on their journey. You can help them get on a journey. You can help them start the journey, because they're in a kind of a dark, stuck place. Again, whoever this is hiding, right? So it might be somebody close to you that always says, "Oh no, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me," but you can just sense and feel that that's not true, that there's something more going on that they're hiding, they're not sharing. But you really want to, again, like, help open the door for this person, for their journey, for the healing. Okay. It's somebody that's really stuck in a really sad, heavy place. So I don't know if it's somebody who's lost somebody recently that you know of, or never really grieved or healed from the loss. And this could be, from a death of somebody close to them. It could be a bad relationship breakup that they weren't prepared for. It could be the loss of a job, anything like that. But it feels like a grief of some sort. So even if you have something like losing a job or a pet, or something is lost or taken from you, there's still a grieving period, and that's not a bad thing. You just can't get stuck in the grieving. You have to let that healing flow. um, let's see, daughter, she's only had a baby.
Did she just have a baby? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
Yeah,
She
I'm
might
not.
be having some postpartum or something. Yeah.
Oh, she's moved home.
She's moving
Yeah,
home.
okay.
Yeah.
So definitely you can help, and help, like, not only be the example of the healing journey, but open that door. You're really going to have to open that door for them and help them remember the joy, the fun, the love of life, and then get creative with it. Get them active, get them involved, get them outside on a walk, or picking flowers, or, go old school with it, make a mud pie in the backyard, right? Like something. um, get creative, get to that
Um,
remembering place, have fun, and help them start this journey, and it will be good. Okay, the blessings will come, the gratitude will be there, um, everything will go well. Again, this is
I'm
the
I'm feeling she'll be able to help. Definitely. Yep,
okay.
there
All
it
right.
is. There it is. Yep. Coming home's
Yeah.
gonna help. Yep.
So be that support. Okay, they really are going to need it. She's really going to need it. Um, and just help her. Hold her hand through this journey, especially since you've done it and you kind of know the process and you can remember the starting point for you when it was like, okay, you've reached this point where I'm done. I'm going to start this healing journey so that I can feel better and be better. Pass that on, like help her get to that point, and everything will work out. Okay, the happiness, the daily joy, the joy of just being alive and living every day will come back. Okay, and the things to be grateful for, and the blessings will show up. All right, just help give her that nudge, hold her hand, help move her in the right direction, and the good will flow. It's going to be, again, a journey. It's not going to be like an overnight thing. You're going to have to work at it and help her work at it, but it's going to be very, very worth it in the end. Okay. All right. I hope that helps, and best of luck to you and her. Sending so much love and light and healing, and just wrapping her up and you up in that love that you can feel it. And don't forget to do your prayer work. Okay. Um, I honestly feel like prayer is just another form of spell work, honestly, you know?
I feel that she's very strong and is going to be able to help her daughter for sure. And that's why she's coming home, though. She knows that too. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
wish you the best, hon. Good luck.
Yes.
Robin's on deck.
All right. Robin, you're up. Let me get one more shuffle in, I feel like, and then we will get started. All right. All right, Robin, here we go. All right. In the past, you guys never got to see like this side.
Yeah. We've only seen just her hands and the cards. So this is the first for her. Yeah, for sure.
I really do, as you are now seeing, take that pause in between each reading to connect with you and your energy and really get a good connection, and ask that you get the highest and best reading for you. I just feel like it's a good way for me to make sure I'm doing my best to serve. So,
And then, even if you want to put something in there that, you're wanting something a little more specific or something, you can ask her a question. She just don't want to go into too deep of a depth of answering, because we're making it short so everybody can get a chance. So,
yeah, exactly. Feel free to ask. Most people don't. And a lot of times I feel like people
you
feel
get
like
better. Yeah.
it hits home with them anyway,
Yeah.
but you are
Right. It
definitely
does. Yes.
welcome
Yes.
to ask a question.
Um,
Okay, Robin. Yeah, so there's, again, a lot of sadness showing up here. And grief, and I want to say a sense of guilt, Robin. Really heavy heart is what I'm feeling. And you need to know that it's okay. You're okay. You There was nothing you could have done more or differently. There is nothing you can do more or differently, right? Like, you did everything perfectly. You did everything beautifully. And you've got to know that. All right. Please know you did everything, and have done and are doing everything to the best of your ability. And that is beautiful and that is perfect. Okay. So know that up front. You've got to start shifting how you're thinking and feeling and seeing about the situation. Um, and instead of feeling like I coulda, shoulda, woulda, you got to say I did. Okay. You've got to accept that you did do the best and you have done the best that you can. And that's all anybody can ever ask for. Okay. If you will open up to receive that within yourself, that you are beautiful and you have done a beautiful job. Like, there's nothing more you can or could do, and that's okay. Okay. There's also a fear and a worry here, Robin, that you've got to let go of and release. Okay. Everything's fine. Really, Everything's fine. It might not feel like it. It might not seem like it, but really, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. Everything's fine. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. Everything was, uh, it's good. It's good. It's okay. But you've got to try to start to let some of this heavy heartedness, release yourself from that. Okay, really release yourself from it, and please open and receive what I'm telling you today, because you don't need to stay in this sad place. It's time to really start to create a balance for yourself. Get back to trying to um, find your balance point. Okay, it feels like things have shifted, things have changed, and now it's like it's time to regroup, rebalance, and figure out, what do you want. What can you do, what brings you joy, how can you fill your days, what's going to make you happy, and really create a balance for yourself. Okay, it's time to shift this energy again. It's the perfect opportunity this weekend to go ahead, grieve, release, let all of this out. If you want a day to just, wallow in it and be sad and all that, do that. If that's what's going to make you feel better, do it. If you want to cry and let everything out and not be ashamed to be crying, not trying to stop yourself from crying, feel what you are feeling so you can let it out, then do that. Take a day to do that. Give yourself permission to do that. And then the next day, get up and move on, because you're worth it. And it's your right. It's meant for you to move on and live your life and be happy, be joyous. Okay. You've earned this. You've earned the right to be joyful, because you did do a beautiful job. Okay. So find you again, find your balance, figure out what can you do differently to restructure your day, where you're not trying to fill your day with just what was, or staying in the sadness of, well, right now I would have been doing X, Y, or Z. Don't do that to yourself. Instead, say, you know what? Now I have the opportunity, and it's a beautiful thing for me to be able to go take a walk in the park, or go sit at the lake, or, whatever it is for you. Like, do some crafting, right? Do something for you. Find ways to rebalance yourself and rebalance your day, and things will get better. Robin, know that you can reach out. Okay. Reach out. If you need more help, support, reach out in the group. You know how to contact me. Just reach out. Okay. But you don't have to keep feeling this. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay. There's no reason to feel bad, to feel guilty, to feel like you coulda, woulda, shoulda done more. Don't feel like that. Okay. So if it's just that you need the permission and you need somebody to tell you that you're beautiful and you did a beautiful thing and a beautiful job, and then let me be the person to give you that. Okay.
And even find your magical place too. Work on some self-love. There's a lot of magical things out there for some self-love healing. So we even have some kits at the Wish Source if you'd like to, and instructions on how to do it. So feel free to look into that too if you'd like, hon.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out the website. Go shopping online. Let me know what you need, what you want, and we can make it happen.
Yep. Okay.
Wonderful.
It is about 15 minutes till, just so you're aware, Whitney.
Okay,
And
great.
we got about 2 more on the list here, so we're doing pretty good actually.
Oh, great.
We have Lindsay Knight, Mystical Nights. It's Mystical Nights, but her
Okay.
name is Lindsay. Yeah.
Oh, her name's Lindsay.
Yeah, just so she wrote that on there for us. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Lindsay. So these will probably be maybe the last 2 that I can squeeze in. And then I will have to run. I got to pick up baby girl. This was kind of an unexpected last minute thing that came up. I was hoping to be able to go a lot longer, but I'm hoping we can start doing this every Friday. So
Yes.
that'll be good. And we'll be back and we can do that. And then we might start doing maybe some extra fun, different things
Yeah.
in the
I
group.
think we might get into doing some crafts or something in the group. We'll have a craft night. We'll get back into maybe some witch nights, we just have a conversation and sip some tea or something, because sometimes that
Yeah.
helps us heal too, right? When we're all in
Yeah,
a
I
group
would
with
love
each
that.
other. Hmm.
I think that would be great. So if you're not in the
Yes.
group, please make sure you go join the group. It's a good place to be.
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right, Lindsay, here we go. All right. All right, Lindsay. All right, Lindsay. There's some things going on. But know that you really don't have anything to worry about. Okay. So if you're like holding on to this fear, anxiety, worry about the future, what it holds, or what's happening, or what's going to happen, let that go. Okay. Um, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out fine. And if it's something that you're working on magically, again, please know putting fear, doubt, and worry energy out into the universe will affect your spell work in a negative way. So drop that energy as fast as you can. Okay. Get grounded. Again, we've talked about there's some stuff out there on in the group, on the podcast, on the website for how to get grounded. Go outside. That's a quick, easy way. Get your bare feet out on the dirt or grass for 10 minutes and you'll probably feel a lot better. But ground that energy. Okay. Get rid of all of that. Okay. Gotcha. She said, my health isn't well. Okay. Let go of the fear and the worry because that's not going to help your health. That's only going to continue to make you worse. That's going to take whatever the situation is that's going on and make it all that much worse. Okay. So drop that energy as fast as you can. If you're able, do get grounded, go outside, spend some time outside. I think it would help you a lot. I've been very worried about that. Okay, I see. I don't know if you are witchy or magical or not, but I would highly recommend doing some healing spell work for yourself. It can be as simple as just get a blue candle and ask for healing and light that sucker up. If you don't have a blue one, white's fine. You can do a white one. Just hold it and say, ask for your highest and best healing. Light it and go with it. Okay. It can be as simple as that. Or you can make it as magical and witchy and get all the stuff out and deck it out. That's always fun too. But try to focus on the healing and not on the negative, not on what's happening or what could happen, because that's where you're kind of getting yourself stuck and you keep like manifesting more and more not good health for yourself. Is really the best way to say it. So try to get magical with it. Try to focus on the healing. Get the spell work in. Do your meditations. Do your grounding. Try to start taking like 10 minutes a day to remember who the healthy you is. What does a healthy, happy, energetic, thriving Lindsay look like and feel like? Okay. Tap back into who you really are. Tap back into your health. Find that within yourself and expand it. Let it grow within you. Let that feeling grow. Feel that health like bubble up from your center out and just soak yourself up in this perfect version of perfect health for yourself. Okay. Go there. Focus on that. And anytime you start to go into that fear or worry place, go back to the I'm healthy, I am whole. All right. Get back to that space. Now, there are some things going on that need to change. Gotcha. Okay. You've got to make some really positive changes for yourself. Okay. So whether that be adding in some exercise, yes, here you can do the I am statements. Absolutely. Yeah. But this is more about actual changes, physical changes to your daily routine in life. The metaphysical and the spiritual absolutely do that, but you have to take practical steps as well. So, do a better diet. If you need to cut things out of your diet, if you need to do some exercise or start walking, if you're doing anything like smoking or drinking, cut those things out at least until you get better. Um, and again, that's not from a judgment point of view, it's strictly from a health point of view. But there's serious actual changes in your lifestyle and in your daily life and routines that need to change. And
I feel
intuitively, go ahead.
I said, I feel she needs to do some research on her own too with some of these things that's going on. That's where I'm getting to. I'm getting like she needs to really search for some answers.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Take control of your health. You don't
Right.
have to just listen to what your doctor says. Do listen to your doctor.
Not saying
But
not to listen, but
right.
go
But
outside.
go
But
the step further. Absolutely. Do the research. Look into it. Look to and adding in maybe some alternative
see what she
therapy.
said there? Do you see what she said there?
The doctors won't help me. Gotcha.
See, that's the feeling that I was picking up on there. That's why I said that. Because
Yep.
I felt she needed to do some searching herself. That's where I felt that. That's why I said that.
Yeah, absolutely. So start doing some research. There's all kinds of books out there. There's actually one. I have bukus of health books. So if you're in the group, I can get into the group and I can list a whole bunch of books that might help. I think there's one that's called Eating to Beat Disease. I want to say that's by Dr. William Lee. I think that's who it is. Neurological issues also. Gotcha. I'll get in the group and I'll put a group together for maybe like some starting points, some books you can start and looking into and start your research. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. Stay open when you get a hit of, okay, you know what, this looks good or this sounds right. When you're checking out things on the internet, please be very careful if you're looking at things on the internet. Trust that intuition. Trust your gut that says, okay, that sounds like crap. And oh yeah, this is exactly what I need to do. This is what I need to change. This is what I need to add. This is what I need to take out. All those kinds of things. The group, it's the Witch Source Society. So if you're on our page, please like, follow, share. And then you should see a section at the top that says groups, and it should be a link that'll take you right to it. But if you have trouble finding it, it's the Witch Source Society. And again, just make sure you answer the questions in there, read the group rules, and we'll get you in there. But definitely trust yourself, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Definitely join the group. And you can ask questions in there too. It's a great place.
There's a lot of witches in there that can help and guide and have a lot of good information. And we do share. And at the top of the page, we have where it has knowledge or books that we've read and we enjoy. That's why she said she will add a few of the healing and books to our list, because we add books that we read or other witches read, or people in the spiritual craft will post books that they've read and they like. And we're not just one practicing it. We have all kinds of different practices of witches. So it doesn't matter where you fall into it. It's what your practice is, but we all have a general knowledge of the craft and willing to help each other.
Yeah, exactly. You can check out the book recommendations, and at the top we have topics. So you can just hit a topic and you'll see all the posts that come up that are on that topic. So that'll help too. But trust your intuition. Definitely start looking to make some serious adjustments and changes in your life. Let it be intuitively led, and you won't go wrong. So always trust that intuition. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I feel like you don't need to worry. You just have to get active.
Yes.
And stay positive.
Definitely, girl. We have Laura. Our Laura's on deck right now for our last one for the afternoon. And we all appreciate you here at the Witch Source.
Yes. And thank you, Pamela, for helping me. I greatly appreciate it. It's been a huge help.
I love you. You're beautiful.
Aw, thank you. I love you too. All right. All right, Laura, here we go. All right, Laura, let's see what's going on. All right, Laura. Again, time to get doubly time to get some unfinished business taken care of. And again, use that energy today and this weekend. Focus on your freedom. First off, you have to be free to be yourself, express yourself, love yourself. Your freedom is and your creative freedom, just being who you are without having to conform to what you think people expect you to be or want you to be. Okay. It's time to shed and release all those expectations from other people and really start thinking about yourself and freeing yourself from those traps. Focus on getting your energy balanced. It feels like you're in a situation where you get very, very drained. And you want to make sure that the energy is balanced. Okay. If you're not getting something out of the situation or the relationships, then you got to shift it. You got to change it so that you're not depleting yourself. Okay. Start guarding your energy. Your energy is precious. And if people, aren't deserving of it, stop giving it out. Okay. Don't give out your energy. You're just going to leak and drain yourself to the point of being depleted. And then you're not going to have anywhere to go to get yourself filled back up. So you want to make sure you're cultivating places and relationships and things that will fill you back up. Okay. And that goes hand in hand with this freedom thing that's going on. Like, you've really got to focus on you. And it seems like you're a type of person that really wants to do well for others and you want to help others and you kind of give too much of yourself away. And it's time to focus less on other people and focus more inward on yourself. You have got to do this now and very soon. It feels like if you don't take care of this soon and really start preserving your energy and being who you really are, it's going to cost you in the end. I feel like you're either going to run out of resources or your health will take a turn. Like, it will not be good if you don't hit pause and take a step back from these things and these people and the situations that are really draining you. Okay. You've got to get away from it. You've got to put an end to it. So any unfinished business, any loose ends, any, if like you've tried to break relationships and they're dragging out because these people don't want to let you go, cut those cords, right? Like, end that stuff. There's a cut you from my life spell on our YouTube channel under spells. You can check it out to kind of end what needs to end so these people stop draining and taking from you. Okay. It's seriously going to deplete you and it will not be good for you. All right. So please, 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 Laura, make sure you are handling your business. All right. Do it as soon as possible, preferably by the end of the weekend. Get this stuff cleaned up, cut these people off, stop this stuff, and start to focus on you. All right. Now, it feels like you've got some support. There is the God card is showing up. So that tells me not only do you have a lot of divine support and love and protection around you, there is a person and a resource that can help you as well. Okay. So it's like there's a single person maybe in your life that is like your rock or your go-to person. If they're not here right now, they're going to be showing up very soon. But it's like there's one person that you can always depend on, and they help you to be strong, and they give you good, sound, solid advice. Listen to that person. Okay. Lean on them. They love you, they care about you, and they want to support you, and they want to help you get rid of these, areas in which you're being drained. So he'll help you. You won't be alone. You'll have him as your support. Okay. And ask for divine support in this situation as well. Okay. Because you have lots of that already. But sometimes you have to specifically ask for what you need so that you can get it when it comes, especially to the divine. Okay. All right. That's it for us today, you guys. We are at 1 hour, and it has been fun. I've enjoyed this so much. I'm happy to be back. We will be back next week. We will let you know what time for sure. Again, if you're not in the group, the Witch Source Society, it's the very best place to be. We're in there. We post stuff. We answer questions. We love for you to get in there and ask your questions. Lots of information there. And yeah, we'll be back next week. Pamela, what do you have to say?
I just wanted to, if it's a quick question, we can go ahead and answer your question, dear. We were just done for the end of the day for reading cards. But if you have a quick question, we're willing to answer it. Go
Yeah,
ahead and ask.
definitely. Yeah, throw it out there real quick and we'll see what we can do. All right, friends. Don't forget the group. It's a great place to be. We've got the podcast as well. You should be able to find it anywhere you listen to podcasts. So
Yeah, there's
Google,
lots of media
yeah,
out there. Yeah.
Spotify, iHeart, Apple, they're all over. Oh, okay. You want to know if you and Gabby will be together. All right. Let me just throw a couple real quick and then we'll call it a day. Let's see. Cards upside down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily getting a yes or a no. I'm getting that where you focus your energy is where you'll get an outcome. But there again is showing up even once again, there's something that you need to do. So have you talked to her? Have you apologized? Have you done what you need to do? It's like there's something that you need to do that you haven't done yet. And trust your intuition. Okay. Your intuition will guide you on what it is you need to do and say. And intuitively, it feels like you already know the answer to your question. But there is some unfinished business that you need to take care of before anything can move forward or any kind of a decision can be made. You've got some things you need to take care of. Maybe it's somebody else that you're talking to, you got to get rid of, or, cut the ties with first. But you got to take care of your business first and focus your energy where you want things to happen. Okay. So you can't be spreading yourself out, talking to a lot of different people that put your energy in a lot of different directions. Okay. That's what I'm meaning. Like you've got to put your energy, focus your energy where you want to see results. But take care of what you need to take care of, and then trust and listen to your intuition. All right. It will not lead you wrong. You've got to listen to yourself. Okay. And trust yourself. That little voice in the back of your head is your intuition, and it's trying to tell you what you need to do, and just listen to it. Don't tell it to shut up or go away or stop talking to you. It's there for a reason. So listen to it.
I also know that sometimes what you feel right now may not be what's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's some vibes that I'm getting here too, hon. So just be strong and work on yourself, and everything else will fall into place.
Exactly. That's always the very best thing you can do. All right, you guys. Much love and light from us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye.